Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Motivation. Motivation is what it's all about. And I think that's going to be the key for Tyson Fury to win the rematch against Alexander Usyk. Now make sure you like and subscribe. You follow me on Twitter if you want. But leave a donation for the fried rice and chicken wings. Now listen, man, motivation is the internal state that propels individuals to engage in goal-directed behavior. Okay? It's often understood as a force that explains why people or animals initiate, continue, or terminate a certain behavior at a particular time. That being said, motivation is everything for Tyson Fury. When you think about Tyson Fury going to this Usyk fight, you got to say, well, what's his motivation? Well, the motivation is for this guy to get a victory over the guy who gave him his first loss. Now, what I'll say is this, man. When Tyson Fury has been doubted, Tyson Fury's upset the apple cart, okay? Now, when I think about him fighting Vladimir Klitschko, now remember, I'm not talking about the negative stuff. I'm just talking about Tyson Fury finding the motivation to win. He wasn't supposed to beat Vladimir Klitschko. Matter of fact, not many people took Tyson Fury serious because he ran around there in a Batman costume and everything else, and the kind of crazy stuff that used to come out of his mouth. But the bottom line is, you underestimate Tyson Fury, he will get a victory, and that victory he got over Vladimir Klitschko, man, it just totally shocked the world when he clipped him over there in Germany. Even I was shocked, at that victory. And when I look at what's going on here with him and Usyk, I'm like, you know what, man? He's going to learn from that knockdown, which I think they should have stopped the fight, in my opinion. Secret Society was definitely in full effect. But he is going to come back, and you guys are going to see Tyson Fury and his intentions when he gets in that ring. It is going to show. But, like, again, you've seen before where when a guy like Fury gets motivated like this isn't just a matter of him saying, I want to get in the ring and win. No, this is him looking at the fact that he lost a child going into that first fight, got cut going into that first fight, a little bit of up and down with, the wife and him, and Turkey out of Sheik giving him pressure. He's taken all of that and he's allowed that to snowball into what he has now, which is this this type of deliberate motivation that's going to, I think, result in a devastating KO of Alexander Usyk. And the last time we've seen Fury really like this, I think it was Klitschko, when no one believed in him, and then Wilder. Nobody believed in him with Wilder. Matter of fact, to this day, people say that Wilder just picked Tyson Fury to fight because Tyson Fury was coming back after being obese and on drugs. It was supposed to be a cherry pick that went wrong. But the bottom line is, in that first fight with Wilder and Fury, forget the second and third, right? Because I have a way I feel about those two fights. And the first fight, but that first fight, Tyson Fury, man, it just don't get no better than that, the way he was boxing. I mean, it just doesn't get no better than that. He looked magnificent. But the motivation was there because he knew he had somebody in who could knock him out. Again, what happened with the ref situation and knockdowns, I get it, but we're talking about Tyson Fury being motivated. And then, of course, realizing that, shit, I can hurt this man because he hurt Wilder a couple times in that first fight. But he boxed too much, stayed on the back foot too much. In the second and third fights, no matter what we feel about the second and third fights with Wilder, he came in motivated and he did what he had to do, didn't he? And I just think when you look at that, I just think Tyson Fury said, you know what, I have to eliminate distractions. And there's got to be some sort of elimination for things that aren't necessarily going to help him going into the Usyk fight. It has to be the same kind of process. And I think he approached the second and third Wilder fights the same way. It's like, there's got to be some kind of eliminations and distractions because he doesn't want to be wondering, on fight night, okay, well, what am I supposed to be doing here? And I think we're going to see that with Tyson Fury. And he's going to do something special. I really do. And don't get me wrong, Usyk has motivation too. He's extremely motivated to rinse and repeat his performance from the first fight to get the same results that he got in the second fight, probably this time to get a knockout. So I'm not at all saying Usyk's not going to have the motivation. I just think when you look at Tyson Fury, you get that same kind of mindset of, seek, destroy intelligently. And I just think by round 6, Tyson Fury will have Usyk have him out of there. But one thing I'll tell you this is, Usyk is older, Fury's older. That's something people keep forgetting about, Father Time is undefeated. You just don't know when someone's going to get old overnight. Now, these guys are elite athletes, just a different specimen of human beings. So I don't expect anyone to slow down come next weekend when they fight. But I do know that, you got to be a bit more disciplined when you get older and you become more progressive. But I just think from a living perspective, from what I've seen with fighters and people, when you have somebody who can mentally stabilize themselves going into a test, going into a fight, going into a relationship, going into a new occupation or a new challenge, right? Whatever it is, right? Once they have that stabilized mentality, stabilized mind, they can do amazing things. And I think that's what you're going to get with Tyson Fury. I think just like he shocked Klitschko, he shocked Wilder. I think you're going to see him come back here, man, and put on another iconic performance where he shocks the world and he gets the victory over Alexander Usyk. Now, I will say Wilder and Klitschko, they're not Usyk, okay? So I'm not taking it to the stupid. But again, I'm talking about motivation. I'm talking about mindset. And that's what I'm getting at. So anyway, let's sit back and see what happens. Who's going to be devastated? I'm sure Fury still wants it. I think Fury wants it more than Usyk because Usyk's talking about going to cruiserweight soon. But no disrespect to Usyk. And I'm not trying to go overboard and praise Tyson Fury, but I just think if anyone can summon some of the motivation that's needed to get a big victory in a fight, especially in a rematch, if anyone can do it, it's Tyson Fury. And I think he's going to do that. Again, Tyson Fury, round 6 KO. Usyk goes down, chest to canvas, ass in the air, looking crazy in the breeze.